Guys, are we here? Okay, it's Fire 207. We're back with another video. We got our season 4 battle win, and so we got the new spray paint thing, and I actually saved it on replay this time. So yeah, we're gonna watch it today. We're gonna tell you what our enemies should have done and should not have done, and so yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's just get into it. Sorry for the technical difficulties, just back then, couldn't hear me, I know. Sorry about that. Yeah, we were just having a little bit of technical difficulties. 8 kill dub. Yeah, we got 8 kills. 8 kills. Alright guys, so let's watch this awesome replay. And so, we're not going to be skipping any parts, so keep in mind. Yeah, it's going to be sick. And after that, we can just play around, so, yeah. Alrighty. Let's watch. Alright, so you can see me. I'm like jumping around, like acting like a noob. I was gonna try to go full noob this round. Be like, oh yeah, I'm a noob. And guys, this is the inside of the battle bus, in case you didn't know. Yeah. So, let's just... Alright, so guys, we went to a favorite place of mine, haunted houses, well, abandoned houses, really. So, there are a whole bunch of cluster of houses right next to Salty Springs. And so, yeah. Alright, so, you can see my glider looks pretty bad. Bad butt, should I say. No chest here. No chest there either. So, sadly, in this gameplay, I did not get a chest in both of them. So I take the ammo, I go downstairs, grab the blue burst, I grab that pump, and do some organization. Alright, so... yeah, I don't want this guy to send me an invitation. I'm looking at a sick 8 kill dub replay. So, let's go. Alright, so... alrighty. So, yeah, so... the game before this, I lost in 3rd place because I didn't have enough resources, and yeah. So that's why, as you can see, I'm farming up a lot here, because I know that wood, for me, wood is the best resource, so. Alright, so we got some minis here. We drink them up. So this round, I do not finish my route. However, I go into Salty Springs and actually kill these 3 guys. As you can see, they're kind of like battling it out here. You can see on the map, there's those 3 people. The light blue guy's gonna come into Salty Springs. And so, yeah. Right now, Enderman 675 has 2 eliminations. Good for him. I don't even care, because I'm gonna kill you, boy. So, I look at that loot, I'm like, yeah, someone's gonna go for it, I think. And then, I notice, right about here, that there's a guy. Yep, I saw him right there. So I start jumping around. I see him. Take a shot. Done. You're done. Alright, so... that was, and remember guys, this is a blue burst, so, yeah. So, I walk around, I'm gonna loot this guy. Take the blue AR, and, yep. So I drop that. Obviously, I'm gonna mat up a bit, because, you know, full shields are awesome. I'm gonna take the deagle, and I'm also gonna take it the port. I reload my deagle. Alright, I notice him building. Okay. Guy comes behind. Guy's shooting me. I'm building some walls. I'm building. Okay, so I see him. He falls. And then bam. Easy done. I drink up some of my minis because I'm pretty low on health. I need to see if this guy has meds because I'm really low on health. Like, guys, I'm gonna pause it for a second here. As you can see, well, actually, you can't see. That's weird. I didn't know you couldn't see if I was low on health or not, but you would know because I took the med kit. And so right now I'm just medding up, you know. So we're having a good time just medding up. And what that guy should have done was really, I mean, he was making the right moves. It's just I personally like double ran. And so now we have this guy who's on us. Easy. Kind of weird how he got shield back so quickly. I'm already back re-miniing. But I remember this part of the gameplay. I was at 83 health and 50 shield because of the minis. And pretty sure I'm at like 3 kills right here. So yeah. I mean, I'm like, this is a good start of the game. You know, we're having a good start. I want to see if Salty Mountain's looted or not, so it's looted. I see it's looted. I see it's extra looted. Yeah, so I went away from Salty Mountain and made sure not to take any damage here because you don't want to take fall damage. It's just the key. So I'm running along. I'm looking this way, looking that way, you know. I think, okay, so there's a guy over here that's to my left, and I don't actually see him yet. So I check around that spot. I'm always looking around, guys. Now I notice him. As you can see, I did double headshots. And he's dead. So I come along. He really didn't have much. He just had green and gray ARs, and so I already have a blue one. He also had a gray tac shotgun, I believe it was. And so yeah, I was thinking to myself, well, I'm just gonna go loot this house because it's got a chest in it. Well, at least I thought it had a chest in it, but you know, then I discovered that the roof was open and that, you know, guy already looted the place. So I'm just running around, kind of, you know. I'm like, well, 4 kills, that's really good. Start off at the game. There's like 30-something people left. So sorry guys, I'm just like messing around with these settings. I've never really done replay mode. But I see a chest up there, and I know that there's a supply drop really close, because I look up pretty soon here. Yeah, and I see it right over there. So I'm just checking around, seeing if anyone's come over yet. And so, oh, I've been shot at. Wait, no, I haven't. That was the wood. Sorry, guys. It's like, holy moly, I can't even tell. So, right here, I get in kind of a pickle. Looking around, seeing if the supply drop's ended yet. It hasn't. Okay, we got a nice chug jug. So as you can see, I start medding up. Now there's a guy right here. Alright. So they're fighting. I'm like, oh man, I need to chug up and I need to get my AR down. So I decide to go down. I'm trying to see through this wall. I can't see anything. I'm back up at 100, a nice 100. Okay, open. Grab that. Got my deagle out. Okay, so I see a guy here. Guys, we're only like halfway through the good gameplay, so yeah. I mean, and keep in mind, we're still at 4 kills. Nothing too high. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go out while they're fighting. I know there's a guy ahead up there. He just got impulsed and killed. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm so scared. Alright, so as you can see, this is my map right here. Now, at the time, I did not know where these two people were. I did not know that they were there at all. And I thought, okay, well, I'm just gonna get in the circle. This purple guy. I take the bandages because, you know, bandages. I gotta run out the storm. So, yeah. Alright, so right now there are 15 other people left, and I have 4 kills, and we're looking at a good game. And I'm like, I'm probably not gonna win. But it turns out I get 4 more kills and actually get the dub. So that's why I wanted to show you guys this cool replay. And so, yeah. Right now, you know, I'm just kind of prancing along, kind of like trying to outrun the thing. So, there's a blue guy here. This is a guy that I actually encounter and kill, and so I didn't know he was there, but now I start to. So I realize he's building, and I saw him. So he's trying to get around the island. He's trying to get out of the storm. As you can see on the map, he starts building again. So this is the Zoe I actually saw looting the guy. And so keep that in mind, guys. This is Zoe. And so I decide to bandage up here because, you know, I'm kind of low. I mean, we're in the storm. So we come around. We see her. We stole the kill from that guy. So we have to bandage up. We're looking around in the storm, seeing if anyone's there. It's just a lag thing. Guys, if you're wondering why it says 0 kills, it's just a lag thing. So, but now I'm at 5 kills, actually. So I hear another guy here. I'm like, oh man, there's another guy right on top of me. As you can see in the map, guys, he's right, literally on top of me. However, he thinks stupidly to go back into the storm just so he can loot. Look at this. See? And now, got right up underneath him, got 3 shots. It was an easy kill. you know, he didn't have much good loot that I actually could take because I already had the best loot, and so yeah. Like, he didn't have any better loot, so he did, however, have an AR with more ammo, so I was gonna take that. Alright, and now keep in mind, we've got 2 more seconds until the storm starts moving in, so we have to outrun it again. I see the speed, I'm thinking, okay, it's running speed, it's nothing too bad. And I see a base over there. I'm like, oh man, now we're getting into the tops. You know, we've got bases, we've got all this stuff. Oh man. Okay, so I see some weapons, not interested. So, yeah. I see some apples over there. I'm like, okay. I see a guy right over there. Yep, as you can see. And then I see some bases. I think he's rushing those bases, which he actually turns out to be defending himself because another guy rushes him. I'm thinking, I'm kind of in the storm. As you can see, this guy just rushes. He comes around the back. They start fighting. And, you know, these two, I think there's someone in there. And I'm like, okay, it has to be abandoned because, you know, no one's... So, I'm kind of like, should I rush this? Do I want to stay... I kind of want to stay alive. I don't really want to rush this, but I mean, I kind of want to get some kills. So, it's really like, no, I'm really scared right now. I'm thinking, okay, 1, I could rush and this could go completely wrong, or 2, I could rush and this could go completely right. So, I don't really know which one to choose. Just keep in mind, storm's coming in. I hear it coming in. I'm like, oh geez, I don't want to lose any health. Okay, now I see the scar and loot over there, but keep in mind, guys, there's a guy right there. So, kind of want to stay alive. I mean, I kind of camp it out. Yeah, as you can see, yellow guy. Right here. Now, I don't know if he's left or not yet. So I'm like, is he still there? Is he not? Then I hear a snipe. He took out that guy who was blue. As you can see, if you were paying attention to the map. So he went to go rush that guy. I'm thinking... Right. There's 3 other people left besides me. I'm thinking that he sniped someone from the base. So I'm like, oh geez, what should I do? So, as I couldn't see players on the map, but he's getting into the circle. He's playing it smart. And I think this is the guy who actually gets 2nd or 3rd place. But, yeah. So, he starts building up the mountain. I'm trying to see around, but I know there's a trap there. So I don't want to get hit by that. Thankfully, though, they've been debuffed to 75 instead of 125. But that's good and that's bad. So I take the wood. I see the scar. I'm like, yeah, I need it. But I take the brick. And then I take the scar. I'm scared because, you know, I just switched, but no one's around me. I learned that later. I see the med kit. Thank God. And a bullet. However, I already have, I believe, 3 kits. No, I don't have med kits yet. So I noticed it. I'm like, okay, yep, I'm going to take you for instead of my bandages. I'm trying to see if there's guys. There's not. So the last 2 guys are already on the mountain, and I'm like, yeah, they've got high ground. They must. So there's 2 other guys besides me. And, yeah, so I just want to focus in on the map and show you guys that. Yeah.
No, seriously. I thought that every guy would be on me, like, making a triangle.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to bush up for a while. But then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to bush. I'm not that guy. I'm not a bush. So I'm like, yeah, these guys have to be on the mountain. I know they're on the mountain. Like, I'm just trying to see around, seeing if they're coming out of the storm. Then I hear some fights from on top of the mountain, and I know that, okay, obviously, if they're fighting, if I hear gunshots on the mountain, I know he has to be firing down at someone or to someone, because he got the highest ground in the game. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I see the stairs there. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. No regard for safety this round. However, I do actually, yeah, do that. And then, so I'm going up these stairs really slowly. I don't want him to know. So he's still over here making a huge base, as you'll see in a couple seconds. Yep, that thing. So it's off of, as you can see, he fortified, and then he's making like a whole bunch of fortifications. And I don't know why he's doing that, because he's in the storm. His base is in the storm with 15 seconds left. And I'm like, why, dude? Are you just trying to make a cool base, or like, are you actually trying to win the game? Because this is not how you want to win the game. Trust me. You always want to make a base that's in the storm, like in the eye. So like, yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. It's a pretty good hint. So keep in mind, I'm at 6 kills right now. I see him. Okay, he launch pads. He launch pads away. As you can see, he comes around the side. So he goes down to the low ground. So he's the guy who actually I kill for second place. He gets second place, I get first. And so I see the guy over there. He's playing it smart. He's kept the high ground. And you know, he's staying in his base. And so this guy, he's just kind of low. So I take out my scar right now. And you're dead. So I reload, because I didn't know that this guy took the low ground. I really didn't. So I'm like looting really slowly, really carefully. I take his better sniper. I'm like really scared. I'm like, holy moly, can I pull this off? So keep in mind, guys, I'm at 7 kills. I'm like, geez Louise, if I get this win, and I see the medal. But I was like, if I get this win, guys, I get the highest kill win I've ever gotten, an 8 kill dub. So, yeah, so, yeah, I already said that. Alright, so, I noticed, I'm like, oh geez, I just took a lot of fall damage, 41 damage, as you can see. So, I know he knows that I'm above him. And I'm like afraid that he's gonna rush me, but I'm also not, because he looks like a pretty passive player to put 2 roofs over his head. So I'm medicating up. I'm right in the middle of the ring. Okay, actually I'm not. I'm on like the very side. Misses his shot. I get and the dub. Alright, so that was my 8 kill solo up for you guys. So yeah, now let's play one round. One little round. Just one. Okay, guys? No matter what happens.
And then he's going to quit.
Then I'm going to delete Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't delete Fortnite. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that to you guys because it looked pretty sick. And guys, look at this sick new skin. From the mystery depths of the Batlog of Studio B. Studio B. Is that what the new Moisty's gonna be called? Studio B?
It should be.
Studio B? Like, like they're obviously shooting a movie. Fine. My sister wants me to go to retail, so I'm going to retail. Most of the time. I actually want to tell him that I got an 8 kill dub. Because, guys, he doesn't have it all soloed in yet. I want to tell him about my 8 kill dub. No, don't. Because... Alright, guys. Let's go to retail because that's where my sister wants me to go. So, retail row. Yeah, no, I love retail row. Retail's like my home. It's like my home spot. She just called retail row my funny bone.
Fire.
What?
What if you open your chest? Why didn't you get that? What was that purple thing?
It's a heavy.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take the... Keep in mind, guys, this is a very, very bad game. Did you name this 8 kill dub? Fire?
What?
Did you name this 8 kill dub? This match name?
Oh, well, there you go, guys. Goodbye. I have to go.
Bye!